Edexcel IGCSE Accounting Cash Book. Success criteria: able to show accurate representation of transactions, able to balance entries, able to clearly organize the layout of a cash book. Now, let's identify the double entries for the following transactions. March 2023, first, sold goods for cash, 490. Debit cash account and credit sales. Second, received notice from the bank that a check received from author 350 had been dishonored. Therefore, you debit author's account and credit the bank account. On 4th, paid SW Electric 190 by standing order. SW Electricity or Electric debit and credit bank since it's a standing order. 11th, received a credit transfer 878 from Jules in full settlement of her account balance 950. As you can see here, there is a difference between the amount transferred and the amount this person owes to pay. Therefore, there is a discount. Bank debit 878, discount allowed debit 72, and credit Jules account by 950. Banked cash 440. Debit bank account, credit cash account. This is an example of a contra entry. Paid Selen 686 by check in full settlement of an invoice after taking 2% cash discount. Paid Selen 686 by check in full settlement of an invoice after taking a 2% cash discount. So here it's a payment. Therefore, you debit Selen trade payable by 690, credit bank by 686 and discount received of 14. Paid wages by cash, wages debit, cash credit. Paid bank charges 8, bank charges debit, bank credit. Now let's see how to post the entries of each one of these transactions into a cash book. First, let's draw the format of cash book. So draw the middle line first, followed by date, details, discount, cash and bank column. And on the credit side, for date, details, discount, cash and bank column. Now label each one of the columns. So this is how the final output would look like once you're done with drawing the format of a cash book. Karen maintains a 3-column cash book. As you can see here, on 1st March 2023, the balances were bank 1,726 overdrawn and cash 350. Remember, if it's an overdraft amount, this should reflect on the credit side of the cash book under the bank column. Balance brought down 1,726. Now let's enter the entry for the cash balance. This should reflect on the debit side of the cash column, balance brought down, and enter the amount 350 on the cash. Sold goods for cash, cash debit sales credit. Therefore, cash book, debit side, cash column. Enter the amount 490, dockered on first, enter the date followed by the opposite account's name sales, and the amount 490. Received notice from the bank that a check received from author 350 had been dishonored. So you credit this amount in the cash book in the bank column, and it occurred on 2nd. The name of the person is check dishonored was author, 350 in the bank column. Fourth, paid SW Electric 190 by standing order. This is related to bank, so credit the bank column. Second, it's on fourth, SW Electric 190. Received credit transfer 878 from Jules in full settlement of her account 950. So this reflects in the debit side of the cash book. Discount allowed, bank. So 11th, opposite accounts name Jules TR, rate receivable. Discount allowed 72 and bank column should be debited by 878. Banked cash 440 is a contra entry. It has an impact on the debit side as well as the credit side of your cash book. Debit the bank column and credit the cash column. 20th, opposite accounts name cash, contra, and the amount should reflect on the debit column of the bank. Whereas on the credit side, same date, bank, contra entry, and credit side of the cash column 440. 26th, paid Zelen 686 by check of full settlement of an invoice after taking 2% cash discount. Zelen trade payable debit 690 and you credit the cash book in the bank column and discount received. As you can see here, 686 should reflect on the credit side of the bank and 14 under discount received. Opposite accounts name Zelen, trade payable, and it occurred on 26th. Now, paid wages by cash 100 on 27th. It's a payment and it's paid by cash. Therefore, it affects the credit side of the cash book cash column. Enter the date 27th. The mode of the payment is for wages and the amount is 100. Paid bank charges 8. It's a payment again. Reflects on the credit side, cash book bank column. 29th, bank charges, opposite accounts name, and the amount should reflect in the bank column. Now let's balance the discount columns, which does not carry a carried down, brought down balance at the end while balancing the cash book. As you can see here, we just bring down the total of discount allowed, which is only 72, and discount received of 14. Now let's balance off the cash column. What's the total of the debit side of the cash column and what's the total of the credit side of the cash column? Take a few minutes to calculate the debit and the credit side of the cash column. So the debit side total 850 plus 490 is 840, whereas the credit side 440 and 100 is 540. As you can see here, debit side is greater, bring down the balance, 840, and the opposite side. From that you find the difference between 840 and 540, which gives you 300. So 30th balance carried down in the cash column 300, and then bring it to the opposite side. First April balance brought down 300 in the cash column. Now let's balance bank columns. Find the total of the debit side of the bank column and the credit side of the bank column. Take a few minutes to total up your answers. As you can see here, the debit side is 878 plus 440, 1318, and the credit side you should have a total of 2960. As you can see here, the credit side is greater. Sorry, there is an error over here. It should be credit side greater. 2960. The credit side is greater than the debit side. Take the credit side total 2960 and find the difference between 2960 and 1318, which should give a balance carried down figure on 30th as 1642. So 2960 minus 1318, Now bring down the balance to 1st April onto the credit side, as balance brought down 1,642. Take few minutes to self-check your answers. Now we are done with the 3-column cash book, which involved discount allowed and discount received. Both of them are cash discounts, cash transactions and bank transactions.